Okay. Hi, everyone. All right. A couple of questions. So I can't actually, who am I voting for? It's definitely not him. So what you've got to understand is remember that he's now telling you if you vote him back in, he will give you $5 for your electricity and that kind of shit. So you have to decide that. I can't tell you. And so he's basically asking you to do it again so he can pull your leg, pull your finger, all that sort of stuff, all right? And it's kind of like, when you have somebody in your life and they do the dirty on you. So remember that you don't allow them back into your life. No, it's that way. No, it's that way. All right, so I can't, you have to make up your mind. I will do a thing when everyone, whoever's running, when I get everybody's information. What's the other one? Do you think we're going to go into a recession? Well, put it this way, the government, where am I going? I'm going that way. His government, or he, borrowed $73 billion. It could be a bit off that, but yeah. It wasn't spent on Australia, I can tell you now. It was all spent on foreign aid and everybody else except Australians. That's it. Was not spent on homelessness, was not spent on Aussies, basically. That is it. So when he's talking, is he actually knowing, does he know we are more awake than he thinks we are? Okay. So focus on other things and whoever is going to actually bring you something. All right. The other question was, so for this month, I spoke about metal and earth, and metal being, like a sword, and earth is the ground. And so the earth is feeding the metal in this month. And I said it can be 2024 all over again. It looks like it's 2024 all over again, except, and I get all my info from clients. No, they're all right. They're okay. They're okay with me doing that. Apparently the 5G towers are being taken down. So when this, what am I going to call him? Twunt, this Twunt. There's two words in that, but we won't talk about that right now. This Twunt promised 3 months ago that they were paying $3 billion to finish the NBN and speed up internet. I thought that's what they did the 5G for. Yeah. Well, I'll just tell you a little bit. The 5G mimics the flower of life. So it actually mimics it. The flower of life is what, makes you feel good and all of that. So the 5G mimics that. I know everyone's focused and they've allowed people to focus on that it's a COVID thing and all of that. The 5G mimics the flower of life, but on a negative thing, which then makes you feel all like that, all right? So that's what 5G does. And that's why they have to be close together to make that flower of life, but on a negative thing. The flower of life, Google the flower of life. You'll know what I'm talking about. Yeah. All right. The other question is, all right. So there's another thing. The other thing is there's a lot of people that are not feeling well from all the digging of the tunnels. So earlier in the year, in February, January, February, there were people getting sick. And they were getting sick because she said that it's just because of the vibration of one of the machinery they are using. So what ends up happening is they change machinery, but people are still getting sick. The thing is now, this is what's going to happen is they have to make sure Albanese wins, because the Labor government, her and him, what they have to bury and what they have to hide is that there's asbestos in the tunnels, and there is already people in hospitals with asbestos poisoning, and you do not know about it and you will not hear about it. So the people that are getting sick, how about you ask your doctor to test you for asbestos rather than what she says is the vibrations and the noise of the machinery. Okay. Now remember, last year they got all this soil and dumped it in Melton, and people started getting sick in Melton, and they realised that it was toxic. But now there are people working there, and those that work at night get paid more than those that work during the day. This is just from clients, all right? So it is classed as a high-end risk. And you know what? If I was getting that sick, I don't think any amount of money is going to get you unsick. All right? So that you need to actually think about as well. Her chart is unstable and his chart is unstable. So we've got two unstables that two unstables don't make a stable. They make a lot of horse shit, but yeah, you know, it's kind of like the same. It's a not, you know, you can turn around and say it's not my farm, it's not my horse, not my cows, not my bullshit. But it is all our bullshit because we end up paying for it afterwards. Yeah. You want to do something about it? Get into Parliament, people. All right. I'm actually flashing, and I did a lot of work on the property today, getting all the friggin' prickles out. And so, no, I didn't wear a hat. And, yeah, I think I'm burnt as well. Anyway, maybe I'm a bit delirious. Okay, that's that one. All right, so then with the housing thing, with housing and all of that, remember in the workshops I did say there's going to be more houses built, etc. But we've got to be careful that they are built properly, etc. So shelter is a necessity, right? It's not an investment. Tell those three dorks there. Oh, he's already out, so it doesn't matter. Or it does. So again, with the housing thing, it's wood. Wood is about, it's flexible. Wood is very, very flexible. So it is about something that grows from the earth up. So growing from the earth up, yes, it's going to be built. Whether it's going to be built properly or not, that's another thing. All right. I just had a client who is getting a home, and it didn't pass the test, whatever the test is for it. So yeah, there you go. All right. And there's a lot of look, there's a lot of things about spirituality, religions, all of that. I can't actually comment on that. I need a person to talk about, then I can comment on that. All right, got the gist? Okay, good. That's all I can say. Oh, the other one was the Minister for, I don't know what they call climate, whatever. Yeah, so he's come up with something else, of course, as well. So this Twunt will actually then give him another, I don't know how many billion, and then it won't work, and we'll just go to the next one, and we'll just keep doing that for another 3 years if he comes, 3-4 years if he comes back in. So it's up to you, all right? So for those of you that know that the 5G thing is not good for your health, etc. I would like to know why now. That's what I would like to know. So if you know, you can tell me. It won't be our secret because I'll be talking about it. So, yeah, because people are always saying how they felt yucky and all of this and this and this, but they kept the COVID thing going on here on the internet. Yeah. So it's to make you go this way when it's really this way. So you need to think about it. The other thing is, what is your wood? Focus on what is your wood, because this wood is going to feed your fire. So you've got wood on top, fire on the bottom. Yes. Now, there's a few people that have asked if I would do workshops in their place. Yes. You just need to text me and then we'll go from there. No, I don't charge. So, but, it's nice if whoever's holding it gets something for it. So you can just do a donation type thing. And actually, that's what the girls did on the Sunday when I had it here. It was a big surprise, but it was very beautiful. Thank you all very, very much. Yes, I will have the date for the mini course this week, and then I'll let those that want to know the mini course. So that's that little piece of paper you get in the workshop, and I talk about that. All right, done that, done that, done that, done that, done that, done that. Oh, somebody wants to know how to win on the radio. Well, you would have to basically call, or they call you on your money day, and then that's how it works. Or it's got to be your money day. If it's a winning thing, it's your money day. So maybe find your money day, come do the mini course, find your money day. Then you can do that yourself. Because if you're going to call me when's your money day, I'm not going to answer that. No, because you should have a chart done, and then I'll tell you all that. Is that good? Yeah. And how to win tickets, etc. You'd have to actually, for instance, let's say there's a lottery on tonight and you're a fire element. So today is already a money element for you, and it is the peak of your money, except from 5 to 7, that money with the day and the hour, it's 2 roosters, becomes a penalty. So it's like the slap on the face comes. If you already have a rooster today, for instance, then there's 2 roosters already before the 2-hour rooster comes in as well. And you would have been slapped on the face today. So I would say anyone that had a rooster today was slapped on the face. And I would have written that in the weekly to tell you that if you have a rooster or a rabbit today, you're a little bit challenged, maybe more challenged. And it is emotional, and that's why you're all emotional today. Yeah, it's a shit day. It's a shit show. All right, so that's it. I will do on the election once I get everybody's birthday, and then I'll tell you what's going to happen. So you can even bet on that. Isn't there a bet thing on that? Yeah. All right. So thank you for the questions. There are a few more, but I've already spoken for over 10 minutes. Yeah, too long. I find it boring. Have a good night.